Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Modern Man here today, and today we are playing just normal zoo, not Revolt Zoo, just your low to the ground, play a bunch of dudes, burn your opponent out zoo. There's nothing really could say about it. Yeah, I really don't have anything to say about it. It's just a different, like, way to attack your opponent's life total. You're a less greedy deck, but you maybe are less explosive. But let's go ahead and jump into a game. And let's see if this deck... It'd be kind of cool if we got to play against Revolt Zoo, but let's see if this deck still has what it takes to win the game. So our hand is probably a mulligan, because if they pay 4 life for Vexing Devil, we literally have no follow-up. So let's see what we have. His hand is pretty good, so we'll keep it. We kind of want a third land for the Bushwhacker. Put it on bottom, though. I don't need it yet. Now watch, I'm just never going to draw our third land. Oh, that's not good. Probably takes the Bushwhacker. Or the Tarkus Command, if they're playing just like mono black removal. Mono black 8 rack. Look at that man's hands. He got like gauntlets. Man, it's crazy. It puts the fur in fury. That's kind of weird. I like that. It's a nice flavor text. I normally don't read the flavor text of cards, but I guess as we're sitting here, we might as well. Might as well. Ooh, Goblin Guide. That's not a bad draw. It is not a bad draw at all. So crack this. Grab a Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Play the Goblin Guide. Go to combat. Attack for 2. Reveal a Verdant Catacomb, so they're probably on Jund or Abzan. Maybe still 8 rack, but it's less likely now. What do you got, opponent? What do you have? My hand's not that great. Dark Confidant. Okay. Didn't see that one coming, to be honest. So they're black-white X. Another Bushwhacker. That's not great. Play the Forest, just in case we do decide to Tarkus Command here to save our guide. But I'm probably okay with trading it for a Bob. Okay, another Bob. So now they're definitely blocking, I'm assuming. No blocks. Interesting. Sure. Opponent goes to 16. I figured they would have blocked there. But sometimes you just don't know. Probably should have saved the Curd Ape for the Bushwhacker, but I feel like I need a little bit more pressure. Bob's going to reveal the Bob that we already know about. Opponent goes to 14. Plays a Marsh Flats. Okay, so we know 2 of their cards in their hand. Soul Warden. Okay, I did not see that one coming. That is definitely an interesting one. Path. Huh. Well, let's go to combat. See where the blocks happen. Real Thoughtseize, sure. Still no blocks, huh? Could put you at 5 right now. I feel like they have a removal spell and they're waiting for it. We know 2 of the 5 cards in their hand. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go for it. We'll give our creatures +1/+1. And opponent takes 3? Maybe they just don't have anything. Okay. Just gonna take... Okay, sure. Flip the Thoughtseize, go to 4. Maybe crack your Marsh Flats if you don't want the Thoughtseize. Okay, crack the Marsh Flats, so they don't have a Thoughtseize now. Godless Shrine tapped. Dark Confidant reveals a Monastery Mentor. They're at 1. 1 life. And we know 3 of the 7 cards in their hand. Plays the Marsh Flats that they can't crack. Is it a Mentor? It's Lingering Souls. That's fine. Oh, they gain life from Soul Warden. Ah, got it. Makes sense. Forgot about that card. Probably should have pathed that. Oh. Okay. That's pretty good. Well, if they don't block correctly, they're dead. Like, if they just chumps. Okay, all I need to do is get 1 damage through. It's the same amount of damage. I'd rather keep my Goblin Guide alive. Make it a 6/6. Is that it? We going to game 2 against Black-White Midrange? And that's it. Going to game 2 against Black-White Midrange, huh? I kind of like Electrickeries because they have Bobs, Lingering Souls. Probably taking the Bobs out against us, though, I'm assuming. I like Thalia's. So it's like Thalia and Electrickery. Cards don't I like? Bushwhacker's not the greatest because they got a lot of removal spells. You don't really want to, in my opinion, want a lot of cards that are like hoping your opponent doesn't have removal spells. Paths are fine. Tarka's Command, also fine. Vexing Devil's fine. So I think we will take out a couple Bushwhackers, a Path, a Tarka's Command, and another Path, and try it like that. Yeah, let's try it like that and see how that goes. Let me know down below how you guys would have sideboarded there. Really appreciate it. I like hearing your guys' input. What do we got? Ooh, this hand's pretty saucy. Turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, we're going to keep it. Concealed Courtyard, Soul's Attendant. Sure. So they're playing like Black-White Soul Sisters-ish. Okay, so now I want to keep a Curdape back just because I now have 3 lands to be able to do this in the same turn. So I think we're going to play the Foothills, crack it, grab a Sacred Foundry and play Goblin Guide. Because they can't really block it effectively here unless they want to trade it or chump block with their Soul's Attendant, which I am okay with if they choose to do that. They gain a life. Attack for 2. Revealing a Soul Warden. Okay, sure. Electrickery would be a good draw here. They go like Soul Warden, cast Electrickery, GG. Pretty good. Bob would also be fine here for me. Play Verdant Catacombs. Sure. I'm going to attack for 1, I'm assuming, with the Soul's Attendant because they don't plan on blocking. We go to 16. Soul Warden. Drew a Vexing Devil. Well, that card is definitely interesting. Attack with our Goblin Guide. Reveal a Thoughtseize. That's not great. Opponent goes to 18. Play the Bloodstained Mire. Crack it. Let's grab a Stomping Ground untapped. Play Vexing Devil first. They gain 2 life, so it's basically a shock. Play the Curd Ape. Put the gains back that 2 life. Go ahead and pass turn. This isn't looking great for us. They play our Thoughtseize. They take our Bushwhacker. They play the Thoughtseize. Sure. Take the Bushwhacker. Or the Rampager? Probably the Bushwhacker. I mean, this guy is kind of scary looking face. But it's probably the correct pick to take the Bushwhacker. Represents more damage, I think. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Represents 5 damage. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Because it gives this guy haste, and I can attack with the Bushwhacker. Ooh, and a Burning Tree Emissary? Okay. I see where this is going. I like it. I like it. Play the Emissary. Opponent gains 2 more life. That's fine. I can't really do anything about it. Cast Curd Ape. Gain some more life. Can't do anything about it. Cast with Surge the Bushwhacker. Go to combat. Reveal a Bob. So they kept their Bobs in against this, which is a bit odd, but I'm okay with that. Is it a Zealous Persecution? Sure. It's fine. So it shrinks all of our guys back to what they were. I guess here I'd probably, if I was him, I'd probably make some trades. Like, block a Curd Ape, take 4, go to 16, play Bob. Seems like the best play in my opinion. What can we draw to get out of this? I don't really know. I don't really know if there is a card to draw to get out of this. Block, block, sure. As I expected. Player Bob. Oh, Soul Warden then Bob. Okay, see, that's even better play for my opponent. There's the Bob. There's a Bolt. Well, let's just start turning dude sideways. When's Bob gonna reveal? An Isolated Chapel. I think I have to bolt the Soul Warden. Pass turn. They're at 13. Don't take anything from Bob, unfortunately. They just drawn. Oh, they drew the Isolated Chapel off that. Okay. Makes sense. So they have 2 lands plus 2 randos. Played the Marsh Flats. Leave the Bob back to block. Unfortunately for my opponent, I just drew an Atarka's Command. I prefer not to have to play that right now, but it is what it is. Another Marsh Flats, sure. No blocks, okay. You got like a Disfigure? Oh, Fatal Push. That's fine. Atarka's Command does nothing to that. It goes to 11, sure. Pass turn. What are they going to flip off of Bob? Lands galore, huh? All of the lands. Sure. You going to start attacking with your Bob, opponent? Probably should have the last turn if you weren't going to block. Sure, opponent takes 2, or attacks for 2, go to 11. No land play? It's a bold move. Bloodstained Mire, probably not going to play that. Well, actually, I don't think I have anything that requires landfall triggers. So maybe I just thin it some more. Zealous Persecution, sure. Opponent goes to 9. Play the Bloodstained Mire, pass turn. Opponent's at a virtual 6 with the Atarka's Command. Cracks their Marsh Flats, goes to 8. They do not want the Zealous Persecution. I do not blame them. Godless Shrine tapped. Sure. Bob Trigger and another Godless Shrine. Okay, opponent. We can go ahead and stop with these lands. So you have 2 randos in your hand still. Let's go grab a red-white with Bloodstained Mire. So they really can't take us off any mana color in particular. Dryad Arbor. I did not mean to play that. That's awkward. Now they can just tech edge our Dryad Arbor. What are we flipping? A Zealous Persecution, huh? Probably should block. Tarka's Command. 3 to you, give my dudes +1/+1. So you cancel out my Atarka's Command. It's fine, you take 3 and go to 5. Oh no, it doesn't actually. Yeah, it does. You guy still dies. Pass turn. You're at 5. You have 4 lands in your hand. Tech Edge or Stomping Ground. Sure, that's fine. And you're drawing another Zealous Persecution. The odds, I think, are in my favor. Thalia. I mean, that's not great, being that they have a Zealous Persecution, but we're going to play it anyways. Another Concealed Courtyard. I did not know about that one. I don't know why they played that. So they have 1 random left. Orc Clan Rampager, and now they're dead. They are very dead now because they waited to play their Zealous Persecution. Well, maybe they're just not going to play it. No, they're playing it. Yeah. That's a thing. I mean, you have another removal spell? Because you waited to play it, you lost. And that's it, guys. We won the game, which is good for us, as always. Remember to smash that thumbs up button if you guys like this content, like this deck in particular, and want to see more. Comment down below. I know I like to remind you guys every once in a while of a video of a deck that you like and want to see more of, so I can schedule it in the next time I do my schedule. Comment down below with any deck suggestions, play suggestions, anything like that. Remember to follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, email me just to talk to me, or anything like that. All those links will be in the description below. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you can see more awesome content like this on a daily basis. And I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.